Hello, my name is Richity, and welcome back to episode 4 of the Create Academy server. Now, I did do a little bit of building between episodes, as you saw, and I also decided to make a new skin to, get in the feel of it. I kind of tried to go for, a steampunk, maybe not really steampunk, but kind of a mayor kind of idea. I'm not sure how well I did, but I think it's good enough. Anyway, as I said, I did some building between episodes, like I said I would. I revamped this whole area, the Quarrytown Public Workshop, which, as simple as it is, I decided on the name Quarrytown for this area, as, I don't know, it sounds right, just kind of fits. Inside I did a bit of revamping as well. I made the floor nice stone bricks, walls wood, and this wall, since it's the cooking and the pressing and stuff, I decided to do stone bricks. And then the ceiling is also stone. And then I also finished up the path, so now it goes all the way around. I added this little cart here. I've never built one of these before, so it doesn't look great, but I think it's good enough. I also revamped the notice board a little bit, made it an actual board rather than just notes. And anyway, I'm thinking today I want to work on building an iron farm. As, I mean, if I just take a walk in here, my iron supply is very low. 5 iron to my name. So I'm thinking today, as I said, I'll build an iron farm. I don't exactly know where I want to build it yet. I'm not sure if I want to build it on the top layer or the bottom layer, but probably the bottom layer since it's like an ore related thing. So I'll probably build that, maybe even right here. I'll build it right here, I think. I'll probably leave this area to build the actual staircase that goes down here, or whatever I do, so that then you'll have right next to it, you have the iron farm. So I guess I'll just start with getting the space mined out for it. So I'm thinking that the room will be pretty small, but there will be a window to the production on each side of the room, with the output on this side somewhere. It'll start with the cobblestone being mined and crushed, and then on this side it'll have the gravel being washed. I'll probably just throw away the flint that I get, but then it'll come over on this side to be perhaps packed into iron ingots, and then it'll be output right here. And then yeah, I mean, the flint will probably just be thrown away for now. I think there are some uses for flint, but I don't have any at the moment. So I'm thinking with flint, eventually I will probably divert it. In fact, I could even make a small andesite alloy farm in here if I wanted to, and I might do that later, and then I'll have it outputting andesite alloy and iron. Before I can actually get to starting this farm, first of all, I am gonna need a bit more iron to get it started, because I'm gonna need some more drills, and drills require oh, actually they only require 1 iron per drill, so I should actually be getting iron for now. But I will need to craft the first thing that requires a mechanical crafter, the crushing wheels. They're pretty easy, just requiring 1 piece of stone and then a lot of andesite alloy. The way these things work is pretty satisfying to watch. And I should only need 2, so that should be alright. Then I'm gonna need a bucket of lava and a bucket of water. First things first, I'm gonna actually craft that mechanical drill. Probably not a good idea, but I'm just gonna use all my iron to craft 5. I think I am going to need to go mining a little bit, but it shouldn't be too much mining I need to do. And I'm gonna go grab that the lava and the water. Alright, now I'm gonna go on a quick mining trip just to get enough iron. I think I should only need enough for a fan, but I'll grab a little bit extra just in case. That shouldn't take too long. Just as I had suspected, the mining trip didn't take long. I just got 30 raw iron and a little bit of zinc that I found on the way. But yeah, now I guess I'll get started on... I guess I'll craft the fan now, and then what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to get some I'm gonna pick up some paper and make a new clipboard, and I'll make a list of the things that I need so I don't keep forgetting. Alright, so I think I've got everything here. We got the mech drill, or the mechanical drills, which I've already got. The crushing wheels I've already got. I think I should have... Yeah, I got kelp and mechanical belts. Now, this one's going to be kind of annoying getting the smart chute because I need to find more redstone for the electron tube. The mechanical fan is pretty easy. We should have the cogs, and the water wheel will be easy to get. Right, so now I'm going to start... I think I'll start laying out everything in the room. Let's place this lava here just for storage so I can fill one of the buckets with. Alright, so now it's time to start off with the first part, which will start with these drills here, and then they'll all, whatever they mine, will get dropped onto these the belts here. And then from those belts, it will get crushed by the crushing wheels, which you can place like this, so that once they get to it on the belt, then it'll just get crushed. So I'll probably place the water on this side since it's a little bit easier to contain, and then I'll place the lava on this side so that these 5 blocks will constantly be generated with cobblestone, and then it'll all be dropped into chutes that I'll place here that will go onto this belt, get crushed, and then onto the next area. Right, and then this next part is pretty simple. It'll just go along this conveyor as it gets washed by this fan, which will hopefully be going fast enough to cover a large part of the conveyor. And then once that gravel gets washed, it'll turn into either flint or iron nuggets. In fact, I can show you cobblestone crushed into gravel, which can then be washed, and there's a chance for both. And then somewhere along here, I'll probably just have the flint being dropped into lava so that it gets removed. And then over here will be the output. It'll just be going into a chest that'll go right here. Which is, pretty simple, pretty nice. And then now, I guess it's all that's left is to actually start building the farm, I think. I should have everything I need to, actually build it, so let's get that started. So first off, I'm gonna make some stairs and some trapdoors just to contain the water. Yep. Actually, I need to grab... Okay, well that was kind of dumb of me. Let's block that off for now. Now I need to grab more lava and more water. I'll be right back when I do that. So I'm gonna learn from my mistake this time, and I'm going to not place the lava in a place where it can be transformed back into obsidian. But anyway, if I just place it there and some here, then yep, everything gets turned into cobblestone like it should. Then I'll craft up. I'm gonna guess, I don't know how many I'll need, but if I craft I'll craft 2 large water reels just to start off. So I think the start point for the rotation, I'll just make that these crushing wheels. So I'm just gonna power the crushing wheels, I think with 3 gearboxes. So I'll craft up the shafts I need for that. Ideally, that will have the desired effect. First off, I want a base speed up so that everything will be going a little bit faster. And I'll just do that as I usually do with 2 sets of cogwheels like that. But anyway, I'll place this right here. Up there. I'll place this right here. I need more shafts again. And then that'll go like that. And hopefully, I think this should be just what I need to... Oh, they're going the wrong way. That's a pretty easy fix. I just take this and do that. And now they should be going opposite directions. So now they'll crush whatever is going in that direction. In fact, I should be able to test it. Alright, cobblestone should crush up into gravel if I put it in here. I think that stone just gets crushed into nothing. So if I put some cobblestone, yep, it gets crushed into gravel and goes right through the system. Alright, now everything here is running correctly, so once this is mined, it'll drop down onto these belts, which will then finally get crushed, and then go onto this belt, which I'll start working on in a second. First, I want to craft some chutes so I can be sure that the cobblestone will always fall right onto the belt. I think the easiest way to power all of the mechanical drills, just like this. Once I hook up this mechanical belt up here, it should start drilling. Should start drilling the cobblestone here, and then it'll go onto these belts and get crushed. The connection to the server has just decided to be like really bad today, but hopefully I should be able to get through the rest of the episode without crashing again. I think if my math is right, it should just be one more water wheel, and then it'll be good. Hopefully that was the last crash that I'll get today. I don't even have that much left to do. The drilling is the biggest part of this, so once I get like this powered, then it should like be just about ready. Then I'll just need to get that set up. And yeah, I mean, I think if this was running, then the speed at everything's going should be able to keep up with it. Anyway, now it's time to set up the dam, which is pretty easy. I just need to place a shaft there to keep the water from like escaping. Actually, a trapdoor would look much better, so I'm going to do that. Anyway, if I place the trapdoor here, if I place the water there, this part should be very like simple, so it shouldn't actually take up like that much stress capacity. So I should be good with just one water wheel for this part. But first, actually, before I finish this part, I think I want to grab some redstone. That way I can have all of this go into a chest and then be output as a full stack, so that this conveyor can be going slowly and it'll just smelt up, or it'll wash the entire stack of it. And then once it gets over here, it should all be iron nuggets and flint. The flint will get filtered out down here, and then the iron will, for now, I'll probably just put it in a chest, but then later on I'll have it be pressed into ingots. Alright, so I made it a pretty quick mining trip. I got enough redstone, quite a lot of zinc, 4 diamonds, which I'll probably just use to craft another pickaxe to put fortune on. But anyways, now I'm gonna craft the rose quartz that I need. The brass tunnel and the brass funnel and the brass chute, I think. Oh, I also found this diamond helmet in like a pot underground, but it has cursive binding, so I'm probably not gonna use it. So for the brass chute, it's a pretty easy, or the smart chute I guess it's called. Pretty easy. I just need a brass sheet and an electron tube. And then the brass funnel, or the brass tunnel, brass funnel is also pretty easy. I just need one piece of dried kelp, which is actually over in the other area. And then that just requires one brass ingot, which I'll just grab from right here. So the reason I'm crafting up this the brass funnel here is so that I can have all of the gravel that is made will then go into this chute, and I can actually set it to always output one stack, so that it'll be like maximum efficiency with this, because this is going to be made to wash one stack at a time. And since I have that like backlog now, I'm actually going to reactivate this for a bit, just to see how well it works, and then that'll also gather up gravel for testing. For this one, I think I'll put the water wheels right back here. crafted 2 water wheels just because I don't want to have to craft more, and 2 should almost, like, almost guaranteeing that it'll be enough for what I have right here. Okay, this should be fast enough now, I would hope. But I need to reverse the direction again. Yep, that's fast enough. Okay. So, now I'm actually going to take this slower output here. I'm going to put that into the belts here. Okay, now it should be going the right direction, so I guess we can just see if this is able to wash all the gravel before it reaches the end here. And if it doesn't, we'll probably just need to slow it down a little bit more. And it does not, so probably just slow it down. I think I've showed this before, but you just do the reverse of what you do to speed it up. Alright, that should be fast enough for it. Probably move where the output is, do somewhere that's nicer later, but for now it'll just go right here. Alright, so now you can see the gravel moving along the line here. And this actually might be going a little bit too slow, but I'll see where the gravel transforms into the flint and iron. Yeah, that looks like it could be sped up a little bit. Right, and that one's just the right speed, so it finishes washing the gravel right as it reaches the corner here. So then it'll just go on this line and end up in the output, which actually, this is like really efficient so far. So I'm just gonna create something to filter out the flint for now. Later on, I'll probably, as I said, be like diverting the flint to be going into something to make andesite, so I can automate andesite alloy. But anyway, that's like probably as efficient as I need it to be right now. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess that was a lot of backlog, so we got a nice boost at the beginning, but I think it wasn't even producing for that long. So if we just leave this running in the background, then it will be, I think it'll be pretty good, and it'll supply us with all the iron we'll need. Anyway, I think that'll do it for this one. This episode might be a little bit shorter, but I've been trying to cut down the length anyway. I think I'll probably decorate this area in between episodes, just like I did last time. And then I realized I forgot to show the before and afters of like the outside area here, so I'll show those up on the screen right now. Just kind of like, you know, the before and after of the storefront here, and then of the whole area. But yeah, I'm really glad to have this thing, because while I did get a good backlog of iron from that little mining trip, it'll be nice to be able to spend as much iron as I need without worrying about, like, actually how much iron it costs. Yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this episode. Thanks for watching, and that's it for me. See you next time. Bye!